Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So this is the end of week number 3 in this range for Euro USD, but I suppose you could argue that it's forming a cup and handle as well. So here's your cup, and this last move this week is your handle, but we need a break above 102.785 for that to continue. So the reality of this situation at the moment is everybody is now concerned that the dollar strength is starting to weaken as the economy starts to recover. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. Nothing really going on, big ups and big downs, but in amongst this chaos, you can get some trades. And as I said yesterday, London breakout would be a great strategy setup. You can see the first 7 1-hour bars. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's the top. The bottom is a little bit lower, so there's the bottom. But you can see the break, the retest, and you can actually do this on the 15-minute. So there's your range. Could have taken that trade there with your stop below, or you could have looked for the 50% of the range. So I just use that there. You can see there's the 50% of the range right there. You could have used that as your entry as well. And you can see all the extensions hit. So there's the range target. That was the first move, was the range target. See there. Pullback. Second opportunity to buy. Third opportunity to buy right there. And then you can see range target hit again. Then the 261 extension, and then even the 423 extension right at the top. So that's kind of just gives you an indication of what is possible on this thing. But let's just get rid of the noise. So you've got two options here. You've got a pretty strong sort of crossover here. You've got the oscillators easing off. I would argue that you want to be looking for a pullback on structure, and that is at 102.101. So pull back into this area, even this zone here, for another move to the upside, and what you're looking for is top of range. So you're looking to get to 102.785. We break over 102.785 and find support there on the higher time frames, being the 8-hour, daily, and weekly. Then that is an indication that we are looking for more upside. Everything here is pointing to more upside. What you can also do, pay attention to London breakout strategy as well. You'll probably find that this range is going to just increase a little bit like that, and something like that. So the range target will be the top of the range. Okay, so that's that scenario there. That's 15-minute trades as well, guys. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen. We had a pretty solid rejection here yesterday, as expected, and this was, I gave you these 3 levels to the upside. You can see this one was adhered to, 134.319, and did try get through to the next level here at 134.817. That's just basically hunting stop losses, to be honest. Moving down to the 1 hour, you can see nice double top, and then a move down, and that was your target to the downside, 132.913. So 2 scenarios here. So a break above this area and find support at 134.319. Validate inverse head and shoulders for a move to the upside, and then that would mean dollar strength continues. Alternatively, what you're looking for is a rejection of this zone here where we are now. So that is 133.436. Looking at the oscillators, that's kind of the view I've got. We are below the 155, but the faster moving averages are crossed over in a bearish pattern, but we're sort of kind of hovering here. So I think for this, I want to see us break to the downside. So 132.900, break, retest that validates the shorts, and I think that is my bias at the moment for this pair, is we're probably going to continue to the downside, but wait for non-farm payrolls more than likely before it actually moves. Moving on to the pound and British pound Japanese yen. Lots of chaos this week. Big moves up, big moves down. Bit of a rejection of structure here, but yeah, I was expecting this area to be rejected and not that one. But let's just get there and have a look at what happened. So you can see a continuous move to the upside, and then a bit of a pin bar here, but we got above that pin bar. Don't think, well, I definitely wouldn't have got that, not with this big move like that. So for me today, that's the area to pay attention to. That's 162325. If we reject that area, you're looking for another move to the downside. Even this area here at 163 is also another opportunity, but kind of messy. It's above and below the moving averages, which is not something which I like trading. I prefer gentle structure. But you can see oscillators grouping to the upside on the 15 minutes, so you probably find some kind of a rejection. Let's just add this, possible in this zone as well. So a London breakout would be a fairly good strategy to trade here. First 7 1-hour bars and a break below this level here gives you the move to the downside, and you can see that's the big range there. So break below the range, retest, you're looking for a move to the downside, stops above. Or if you are feeling frisky this morning, then you're looking for the first sign of rejection of 161.900 to trade the top of the range. I'd wait for the open for that and wait just for that first 15-minute bar. And then if it's bearish, then you can get in on it and then just put your stop really tight. So something like it's a 300 odd point stop loss, so it's fairly large, but your reward is a 2-to-1 trade. Break below this range, then it's game on, because then I suspect we are continuing to the downside, and for as long as we're below the 155, the trend is down. We've also got a crossover here of the moving averages on the hour. So to me, big move down, consolidation. You're looking for another move equal to the first move down based on the break of the range, and that's going to take you, as far as I'm concerned, 159,640. Lastly, Euro British Pound. Excuse me. We had a wedge here, which I pointed out to you yesterday, and now we've broken the wedge. So basically looking for a retest of that. Wedge target has been hit, which is the first line of the first entry, or the first bar that forms a wedge, which is this one here. So that target has been hit. You've got a bit of rejection that you should expect there. So there, you would never have caught that break. I mean, obviously noise based. So straight on to the wedge target, which was 084347. I would expect to pull back onto structure, and this is the area I'll be paying attention to, 083993. I want to see the oscillators ease off to the downside. I want to see price come back into this area, and that would give me an opportunity to buy, and my target is going to be, again, 084347. So I'm basically just anticipating that this is a big range at the moment. So that's kind of my view today. Just be very careful. Non-farm payrolls comes out, which is always quite volatile, or it could just be muted if it's exactly as what everybody's expecting. But keep your stops tight, keep your position size small. Next week is probably turn out to be more of a laid-back trading week rather than this volatile stuff that we've seen this week. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Cheers for now.